Hello everyone, welcome to the second week of the month of June where we're talking about overindulgence or an addiction to something. On this week's episode, we're going to talk about addiction to pornographic material. We all heard that the internet traffic is going up, especially during the lockdown, and also in many countries, it is identified that a lot of that traffic is actually devoted to pornographic streaming. And we also know that the actual pornographic industry is a billion-dollar industry. And on occasion, it probably put a bit of a smile on your face. Some country even have a member of parliament downloading porn in the parliament itself and got himself into a bit of trouble. So how do you know if you are addicted to porn? So what are the signs and symptoms that you can look out for? Or your partners? First of all, you can't stop. So you have that constant desire and compelling desire in order to watch porn from time to time. And the second thing is that you want more because every time you actually watch it, you demand more, and that is probably due to the activation of the rewarding center in the brain. In addition to that, you also get distracted because you get distracted at work, and also you're losing time or money if one is paying for pornographic material and losing significant amount of money and time in this. But what it becomes problematic is when one becomes agitated, because that itself will actually give you lack of self-confidence and confidence in your relationship. And in addition to that, it also will distance the relationship between partners and subsequently causes deteriorations in that relationship and also their career. Knowing that pornographic addiction does exist, is there any sort of treatment that's available? In fact, there are quite well publicized treatment in order to solve this problem, and that include behavioral changes therapy. And that itself just means that the counselor will identify all these urges for somebody to want to watch porn and perhaps get them distracted and think of something else, and then also other things such as healthier lifestyles, such as exercises and things that change their behavior. The other thing, what is useful, is just like Alcoholics Anonymous, a group therapy is extremely useful and proven to be very useful in solving the problem of porn addiction. Hypnosis is also being used, and that is well documented. And lastly, medications. I previously mentioned that SSRI, such as medication that is usually used for something like depression, is very useful. And on this occasion, for somebody who's severely affected by this, actually will be useful. In my opinion and in my practice, the most useful thing is an open communication between couples, and then trying to work out what exactly the things that trigger that porn addiction. And based on that, trying to work out what will be useful in order to reach that sort of desire in sexual relationship. And hopefully that itself will cause distraction, and it itself is almost like a behavioral therapy to reduce that dependence on pornographic material. For next week's episode, I'm going to focus on another indulgence, which is masturbation. Masturbation itself actually is believed to result in something called retard ejaculation or delayed ejaculation. So if you're focusing on retard ejaculation, or you really would like to find out about what sort of harm can masturbation do to you, stay tuned for next week's Putting Dr. G on the Spot.